Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and today we are going to help this young woman who is calling at us from a little island here in Forli to help her get back to the docks. So let's get to it. And hopefully somehow this will help us get to be able to go to Venice. Don't know how it would be able to do that, but and like I said at the end of the last episode, this is seeming very damsel in distress like, but she really, we will learn who she is. She's not really, while she may actually need help in this situation, she is not the damsel in distress that she would appear to be in general. Ooh, there we go.
Madonna.
Oh, you're good. The ladies must like you.
Yes, they do.
I wasn't looking to impress, only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why you impress.
Catarina Sforza.
How did...
Just to see? Ah, darn, it doesn't give a rundown from Shawn. But Catarina Sforza is an actual historical figure, yet again. A countess by marriage, Catarina was notorious far before she ever arrived in Forli. Raised in the court of Milan, she received a classical education while tutored in the art of war by her father, the Duke. At court, Catarina also acquired a passion for alchemy and hunting. In 1473, when she was 10 years old, Catarina became engaged to Girolamo Riaro, the Pope's nephew. They consummated their marriage when she was 14. Alright. It was the 15th century. Once in Rome, she was heralded as one of the most outgoing nobles at court, while her husband had a reputation for being one of the most ruthless. With the premature death of the Pope's brother, Girolamo gained even more power, securing the titles of Lord of Imola and Forli. When the Pope died, looters sacked Rome, destroying Catarina's residence. Unafraid, despite being 7 months pregnant, Catarina rode on horseback to the Castel Sant'Angelo and defended the Vatican with cannon fire and soldiers. This is where I don't know the actual accuracy of all this information, but I expect a lot of it's pretty accurate. In 1484, she moved with her family to Forli. Paid off by someone with a grievance against her husband, the Orsi brothers killed Girolamo in 1488. As a result, Catarina became the ruler of Forli and Imola. She wasted no time winning the favor of nearby rulers, revising the tax system, and training the militia herself. Although she advocated peace when those around her were hurt, she dealt fierce vengeance, frequently killing enemies' wives and children in punishment. While Forli was under attack by Cesare Borgia, the Pope's son, she sent the Pope a letter that had been rubbed with plague sores. That, I'm positive, is true, because that sounds very familiar. And we will get to see Cesare later on in the next game. Ultimately, Forli and Catarina fell to Cesare Borgia in 1499. Catarina was captured and sent to Rodrigo Borgia in Rome, who kept her imprisoned for a year and is rumored to have raped her alongside his son. When she emerged from the Vatican, her hair turned white. Exiled to Florence, Catarina died of pneumonia in 1509. So lots of information, some of it literally coming along in future games, so very interesting.
But please, call me Ezio.
Oh. I'm Catarina. Now, Ezio, we must find you suitable.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh my god.
Do you have any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
And that would be getting to Florence, or to Venice. Whoops. That's a bad mistake to make in Italian cities. And Ezio does not realize the weight of the woman that he has just saved.
Yes, Signora. Whatever you say, Signora.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you, Catarina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forli, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
And
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known.
It's quite all right, my friend.
I've now forgotten what year it is right now in game, so... But... Nope. Done with sequence 6. Here we are.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Catarina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
I love their interactions. They are the best type of broskies. It's wonderful. And I don't remember if we've read the bit on Leonardo and if it's in this game or the next game that there is the hint to the belief that Leonardo was gay or bisexual, but
everything all right?
Better than all right.
You're
making
I'd say
amazing
there's some
progress.
flirtation.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Yeah.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
I'm not sure how long the mic was partially unplugged. Again, it partially unplugs and the light is still on for me, so I have trouble realizing. Got a world map there. Let me see if we can talk to Rebecca and Shawn.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys. Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Yeah.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
No, not yet. But what do you think all this is for? Eh? You think Lucy's giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not ideal. And taking a life is never easy. But sometimes, there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point. But don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
A very interesting and deep conversation about this entire bit of subject matter.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it into a whole big thing.
That's cool. So, how's she treating you?
The translation software is still a bit laggy. You're probably catching the odd bit of Italian. Sorry about that.
No worries. Abstergo's machine wasn't perfect either. And the subtitles? Definitely a big plus.
Oh man, stuff like that, like the awareness that you are working with a computer system and that you are interacting with a computer system. I love it. It's absolutely one of the strengths of the immersion of this game, in my opinion.
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
Oh, I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
You are a sad, pathetic man, Shawn. A sad, pathetic man.
What are you up to?
What am I up? Who are you, my mum? I've been running traces on the Codex pages, looking to see if any of them are still around.
And?
Nothing concrete. Reports of one in the archives of the National Central Library in Florence. Maybe a few in the hands of collectors. Probably Templars. I'd send someone to check it out, but we're very short on manpower.
How do you think the Codex wound up in Italy? I mean, it seems so random.
Dante Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened in 1321, yeah? Now, I'm still working on making the connections, but from what I can tell, Polo encountered the assassins while visiting Kubla Khan. This must be when he obtained the Codex. Now, when he returned to Italy, he passed it on to Dante. Dante was close to him, if not an assassin himself. Now, I've no idea what brought the two of them together. But I'll tell you what, I reckon we could find out.
I don't think Lucy wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right. We've got enough to deal with. I guess satisfying my curiosity will have to wait.
Yeah, you're still a very pathetic, sad man.
How'd you get mixed up in all this?
Most assassins, Desmond, are like you, yeah? They're born into the Brotherhood. Not me, though.
Here we go.
What? He asked.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've always been a big fan of the unexplained. There's something exciting there, you know? A sense that life is more interesting, more mysterious than we've been raised to believe.
So what, you just stumbled across the Assassins?
No. I found the Templars first, actually. Abstergo is a big company. It's too big, which means there were slip-ups. You know, like that mess they're having right now with the fluoride. Only I was tracking this stuff years ago. I must have been, 14? 15?
You knew Abstergo was a Templar company?
No, not at first. I just knew they were up to no good, and I figured maybe I could do something about it. So I started digging up everything I could on the company, posting stuff to news groups, trying to spread the word, looking for people who might have stories to tell.
You must have gotten Abstergo's attention.
Well, fortunately, I got Rebecca's first. Otherwise, I'd probably be at the bottom of a river.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she tried to warn me, told me I was messing with the wrong kind of people.
And what did you do?
I thought you were mental.
But now you know better.
Yeah, now I know you're just a bit mental.
Long story short, I saved his ass. Multiple times. Should have dropped him and let Abstergo have their way.
Listen to you, trying to be all badass.
So what happened?
I have a gift, Desmond. I have a gift for seeing things, making connections. Like your eagle vision, you know? Only useful.
We offered him a place with us.
Yes, you did, yeah. The alternative? A life on the run from the most powerful organization on the planet. I decided to prolong my life. I'm eccentric like that, so I signed up. I've been doing research and analysis for them ever since. Best part is, I love it.
That's the important thing. Still more, okay.
What's this for?
I'm keeping tabs on the other teams.
Other teams?
The Templars have been hunting down the pieces of Eden using the map they got from you at Abstergo. Luckily, Lucy has provided us with a copy as well, allowing us to pursue them.
And how's that working out?
So far, so good.
If they find even one of those pieces, we're gonna have problems.
Oh, you're picking up on that, are you? That is why we're training you. Once you've acquired the necessary skills, we'll be able to send you into the field.
And what about you? Why aren't you out there?
I'm not out there because my expertise lies in other areas. And to be honest, I prefer it that way. But make no mistake, Desmond. I'm an assassin through and through. I've killed before. I expect to kill again. It's just that I prefer not to.
Very understandable. Very understandable. And that is all that. And just to verify again that there's nothing else from Rebecca. Nope, doesn't look like it. And I doubt we can interact with Lucy's computer, but just in case. Nope. Alright. Sweet. So down we go to check out our new assassin abilities that we've gotten. Thanks to the wonderful bleeding effect. But luckily it is to our advantage.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain. Come on.
All right.
Abstergo's out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
I dig it. Alright. Okay. Whoa.
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
That doesn't sound very encouraging.
How am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of them. Fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
Man. I forget how disconcerting the hallucinations are.
You gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different things. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault. A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through, after everything I put him through... And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault.
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this.
That one is good. Looks like there's one more back over there. We should be good. Fun little kind of tease of the modern day stuff that you get to do in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I love. There are so many reasons why
Hey, over here.
Brotherhood doesn't feel like a separate game to me.
All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault.
Mm-hmm.
You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
Me too, Lucy, me too. But a big part of what makes both 2 and Brotherhood feel so much like really a part 1 and a part 2 of the same game This one is definitely lasting much longer. This isn't good. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. There's a person. And a lot of horses. Wow. What do, game? What do?
What the hell? What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream. Going without sleep for who knows how long. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That must be his target.
Okay. Let's do this. You can see we're really just going through all sorts of parts of Acre again. This is a very easy tale, by and large. Oh, well, we can't go that way. Looks like we have to climb. And if I remember correctly, this was a viewpoint in the first game. So, really smart design in that sense. And because it's like, okay, you've literally climbed this before. So, should not be a problem climbing it again. But you can also see just generally how they updated the quality of the graphics a bit because it's in a later game. Don't think she's on this level, no. Next one up. Gotta go all the way up. Be too practical to not have to go all the way up. Come on. There we go, Altair. There we go.
It's the woman from Acre. What was her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't really imagine that element of this sort of memory reliving. I think that would be a little disturbing, to say the least. Alright. Leap of faith.
Why am I following Altair? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh shit. That must mean this is one weird dream.
You're seeing the beginning of your bloodline, Desmond. That's what's going on. And I don't know if they ever actually state, like, paternal versus maternal for the bloodline as far as Altair,
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were...
Ezio, etc.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
Alright. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Alright. So...
Good of you to join us.
Sorry, long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Shawn, please, that's enough.
All right.
Yeah, for someone who's so eager to get into the Animus, you don't seem to understand the possible ramifications of the Animus. Cannot talk to Shawn. I can talk to Lucy.
Hey.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith. And look, here we are, safe and sound.
For how long? And when they find us, then what?
When that happens, if that happens, we'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Anyway,
Smooth, Desmond.
enough with my little breakdown. I should get back to work. And so should you.
So smooth, Desmond. So smooth. Yep, nothing else. Oh,
Really, I'm fine. I promise.
okay. Nothing with Rebecca. And I already checked Shawn, so into the Animus we go. And we will be entering Venice at this point, and then I believe we'll get a little bit of background on everything that's going on in Venice. We'll figure out where Leonardo's new shop is. And Venice is the largest of the cities in this game. I think there are like 50 total feathers in this. So we're at 1481 right now. So going back to all of the description of Catarina, that gives you a good idea of the time frame we are looking at. And actually, looking at our timing right now, I think what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to go for this viewpoint that's right above us right now. Oh, we have a full chest. How exciting. So, I think what we will probably do then, we'll probably go over to a fast travel point. I'll probably go to a fast travel point between episodes just to go get that money out of there. Just so that we get it, and I will probably bring you back right when I am getting that money and everything. I'll probably do a bit of armor upgrading as well, weapon upgrading, all that stuff. But until next time, everybody, this is your game professor signing off. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out. Follow the links down in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server. And if you are so inclined, be sure to follow that link to my Patreon so that you can become a game scholar to support me monetarily. But as I said, this is your game professor signing off, and I will see you next time, everybody.